A Japan Circle cruise. Are you thinking about it? If so, this video is for you. If you follow travel news lately, you know that cruise ships aren't exactly, well, welcome everywhere these days. We honestly braced ourselves to be tolerated. But Japan was a shock to the system. From the moment we docked, people were genuinely happy we were there. It was refreshing, welcoming, completely different from what we expected. But don't let the warm welcome fool you. This wasn't a relaxing beach vacation. We spent 18 days hitting 13 ports. This is exactly the kind of adventure we retired for. Relentlessly curious, fast-paced, and slightly exhausting.
I'm Doug.
And this is Leah, and this is Go Travel Life. From the daily grind of ship life to the reality of circumnavigating Japan on Holland, America, here's everything you need to know. The Holland America Westerdam was our floating hotel. Now, she's an older ship, which has its pros and cons. On the pro side, our veranda stateroom was genuinely very comfortable. We had plenty of storage, great lighting, and this gorgeous balcony, which became our de facto production studio. If you see us talking to the camera in this video, there's a 90% chance that we were standing right here. On the con side, the bathroom, specifically this shower curtain. You know the kind, the ones that get a little too friendly while you're trying to scrub. It's a small detail, but let's just say we were very happy to see a real glass shower door when we got home.
After we crossed the Pacific, the pace changed instantly. We had 13 ports in 18 days. It wasn't a vacation anymore, it was an expedition. The gym, which was packed during the crossing, actually quieted down. We were still there most mornings, but honestly, there were just a few of us crazy enough to hit the treadmill before walking 5 miles in port. The only time everyone sat still was for the lectures. Ian's port talks were still standing room only. Informative, funny, and absolutely essential for figuring out what we were going to do the next day.
Our routine became clockwork. Explore a new city, get back on board, dinner in the main dining room to debrief, and then we'd hit a wall. Most nights, we caught a bit of entertainment, but we were genuinely exhausted. The Go Travel Life battery was blinking red. Unless it was Orange Party night. Holland America's tribute to their Dutch roots. No matter how tired we were from hiking shrines all day, we rallied for this. The Dutch treats, the music, the energy. It was the perfect reset button before doing it all over again the next morning.
We started in the north. First up was Kushiro. The guidebooks nicknamed this the City of Mist, so we packed the rain gear. And naturally, we woke up to brilliant sunshine. It was a gorgeous day. The highlight here isn't just the landscape, it's the food. We had our first authentic market experience here. If you want to see exactly what we ate and the logistics of the city loop bus, click the card above for our full Kushiro guide. From there, we hit Aomori for the first time. This port is famous for its Nabuta floats, giant illuminated paper lanterns. It was our first taste of real Japanese festival culture.
Then the energy shifted. We docked in Yokohama, our gateway to Tokyo. This was a marathon day. We tried to squeeze in the Imperial Palace of Garden, Shibuya Crossing, Sensoji Temple, and the sheer scale of Tokyo into 10 hours. It was exhilarating, but exhausting. We had a fantastic small group tour, and that video with all of those details are here, if you'd like to watch those. We kept the city vibe going in Kobe. While many people head here for the beef, we also headed for Chinatown. It's vibrant, crowded, and the street food was incredible.
Next up, Kochi and Fukuoka. This leg of the trip was, in a word, steep.
In Kochi, the castle is the main event, but be warned, it is a hike. The views are worth it, but your legs are gonna feel it. In Fukuoka, we learned all about the Yamakasa Festival, which was an intense look at local history. A nice mental workout to match the physical one in Kochi.
And then our weather luck ran out. We crossed into South Korea to visit Sokcho. This was supposed to be a highlight, a K-pop breakdancing festival at Abai Village, but it was a total washout. The stage was empty, the tents were soaked, and there wasn't a dancer in sight. So we pivoted to the Sokcho Central Market. And let me tell you, a wet fish market is a very distinct odor. It was crowded, it smelled intense, and it was a good reminder that every port day isn't a postcard. Sometimes you just get wet.
Back in Japan, the sun returned for the West Coast run. Kanazawa stunned us with its castle gardens, maybe the most beautiful landscaping of the whole trip. Sakata offered a glimpse into history at the Hama House. We then hit Hakodate for the morning market and red brick warehouses, followed by Otaru. Otaru was a favorite because of the glass and the music boxes. They were beautiful, but we also visited a sake distillery that felt like stepping back in time. All of these individual port videos are on our Port Series playlist.
We actually looped back to Aomori a second time, which was great because we missed the big Buddha on the first round. We took a taxi out to see it and the scale was just mind-blowing. Finally, port number 13, Miyako. We spent the day at Yokohama Beach, which looks like paradise, but the real memory, well, the send-off. The entire town seemed to come out and say goodbye. After 18 days in 13 ports, it was a perfect emotional end to the circuit.
Before we wrap this up, we get asked constantly, was it too much? 18 days and 13 ports?
Yeah, it was intense. It's definitely a marathon and not a sprint. Mm-hmm. We were pretty exhausted by day 10, yeah. But there's one really nice thing about this itinerary that nobody talks about.
And that's that there were 0 tender ports on our itinerary.
We walked right off the ship every single time. There was no waiting for tender ports, no rides getting seasick to the shore. Yeah. It was very nice.
Made all those ports doable.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think the other thing people hesitate with the Japan cruises, they're worried about the English and Japan language barrier.
Yeah, that really wasn't the problem.
No. And in places like Sakata, they actually gave the high schoolers the day off to practice their English with us. Not only was it super sweet, yeah. It was fun.
Yeah, they were excited about it. They were having fun too. So
yeah. Actually, it wasn't a barrier. It was more of a highlight. These kids had so much fun. It actually turned into one of our best cultural memories.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
And if you want to know how we stayed online, well, we had an eSIM, and we have a full video. I'll put a card above to show you how that worked out for us.
But the number one question everyone always wants to know is a big trip like this affordable? We tracked everything, our fares, our inclusions, and even our credits.
Yeah, and we broke it all down, and it's in this video right here.
See you over there.